can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this? What you don't want to see more? You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is your mind is out of balance. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And off we go from Arizona. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Raider 1st down. At the 47-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. A run here with Achane. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Brings up 2nd and 1. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he'll get into the end zone. Zamir White, touchdown Raiders. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. At their own 29-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Murray. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
At the 41-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. There he goes again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for that.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The carry on Richardson there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. A draw to Benson. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. And only just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 2nd down, Russ. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Good run after a good run. This one's for 14 yards and another 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
2nd down, Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Arian Smith, touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Flush to his right. He's gonna tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. It's a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Rapio, that one is complete. And he'll take this one in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open. It's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Plant. It's Murray. Forced out wide. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
19. 14.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Wilson on second down. We get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Get about 6 before he's taken down. So 2 minutes to play in a fast-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, Wilson. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Good work after the catch. They gained 19 yards and a first down.
19 yards. And the Raiders a gain of 19 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Arizona will take his first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Open man, right side. He's got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Hey, Piro.
A gain of 15. First down.
Now Russ. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
7 more yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Bowers, the man in motion. Here's Achane. A short good, down to the 7. Second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
Go, 14.
That's going to be caught.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Melton now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Max Nelson. And the Cardinals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
His 48-yard line. Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, and he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 12.
They go play action now. Wilson to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
While he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Forced, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Jordan Burks. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a Good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the toss, they go with Benson. Room to run at the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Murray now on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll run. Here's Benson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Forward.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the game, this is Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's out wide to Williams. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is first and goal.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a few.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Cardinals. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's brought in by Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raider first down.
Here's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Raider
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, Wilson. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but This one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Throwing again. Wilson. That is caught. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Go on, Let's go. 2-2, what? 2-2, what?
A give. Here's Benson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Oh, what? 2-2.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll run here. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here we go. This is 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful.
Yo, good game, puppy.
I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
In motion, Besh. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Besh. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Cardinals 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Forward. Two.
On first down, Murray forced out wide. Now he'll run.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Second down, Murray. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 16.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Out to his right. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a second down throw for Murray. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's taken in left side by Smith. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
The 6-yard pickup.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.